Hey guys, welcome back to Burnin' Rubber Garage. It's been 2, maybe 3 months since we filmed. Used to be in Utah, now located in Tennessee. I've actually got a shop now, which is awesome. It's not very well set up, but I'll give you a peek at it. So we got the nice large door. It's about 1,200 square feet, which is awesome. Plenty of room. We're still getting stuff set up. Tools are still not here. They'll get down here, but I should be able to fit 3 cars over here. Or I guess 1 Escalade. I've got my tool chest. The one thing I do have is my tool chest. I got some Mustang parts, and we've got the Fox body up on ramps. Because the first thing I want to do, and I'll show you guys, right there, BBK Off-Road X-Pipe. I was not happy with how that sounded with the catted H-pipe. My only question is the section with the cats going to be the same as the section with the X, so I can leave the upper pipes on? We'll find that out today. We'll kind of get a feel for it. Again, 92 Ford Mustang GT. Pretty nice car. I've always liked the Fox bodies. It is original paint. You can see we got a little blemish here. Someone's tried to do a little touch-up work. We got the pony wheels. Needs some work, but it's all original, so we'll touch that up. Interior is amazing. Exterior is not bad. It still shines, and it sounds really good. What I want to do is I want to get us a baseline number-wise with our sound meter, decibel reader, which is just, like I said, it's just a Radio Shack. We've used it in previous videos. You can kind of see. All right, guys, what we're going to do here, we're going to do a startup. It is warm, so it's not a cold startup. It ran to get up on the ramps. I don't like to rev my cars up too hard when they're cold, but we'll let it warm up for a minute. Get an idle, because it should have a drop down and idle, and then we'll give it a few revs. First one to 2,000 RPMs, next one to 3,000 RPMs. For that, we might have to adjust this meter up. This meter is nothing too fancy. You just kind of guess where the range is. It'll let you know if it's high or low. So just me talking into it right now should give you a reading. It might be too high. If I talk louder, it just kind of gives a reading. So we're going to set it at 100. We're going to set them both right here at this crack. Let me wipe that screen off. And let's see what it films up to. Alright guys, looks like around idle we were 92, roughly 94, and it looks like it peaked at about 107. We'll have to watch the video and make sure, but it looks like it's going to come in around 107. I think once we get rid of the cats, it's going to be a little more smelly, but it's also going to sound like I want it to sound. It's going to have that raspy pop on downshifts. You accelerate, you let off the gas, it's going to have that nice raspy pop is what I want. I was really disappointed with how well these muffled. They may have broke in over time. I'm not a patient guy. We've had them on the car for a couple months now. It's not sounding too much louder, so it's not giving me the sound I want out of those. And it could be the Flowmaster mufflers as well. It may not be the right series. So I'm going to get into that car and we'll get that mid-pipe taken off and we'll see what happens if it lines up or if we have to replace everything in that midsection. So we'll see in a few. All right, I couldn't help myself. I know I just got some decibel meter readings on the car there. You got to check this out. I don't know, it might be too dark. Look at this. I got plenty of parking. The building itself is 2,400 square feet. So we got some nice interior and a lot of exterior. I got two 240, 120 outlets everywhere. A lot of lights. I'm missing some light bulbs. I ran out. Pretty much every one of them was blown, but just take a peek at that. All the animals and everything out here. It's pretty nice. And then I got my little quad that I run around on. So now I am going to get under that car, pull that mid pipe off. I'm hoping I just got to do that last section. So let's go ahead and open that next box up. If you don't have a knife, flathead will do pretty good. It's staple. Let's see what we got here. I'm really hoping. I cannot remember if that's how because the other one was a pipe like this, and it had cats right here and here. So it makes me think that this might just go right in. I'm going to go under there in just a second and see if it fits. There's our X pipe. Cats on the H pipe are here. They give you some hardware, which is always lovely. And then 2 down pipes. And this is what I'm hoping that I don't have to change out. I'm hoping the ones that came off the H pipe will work with this. I looked online, I couldn't find if it would or not. There's your other one. It's a really simple little pipe, and then you got your two clamps. That's all it is. It's not very fancy or anything like that. You want to start, put these both up. Loosen these up, slide them over. And see how I did that? I like them down so I can get to them. Slide them both over. You'll have both of these guys up hooked to the. These actually have headers. They're not a manifold. Goes on like that. Get these bolted up. They'll sit and hang in place. Get this guy up, and then just slide those over so it's half on half. If you're not going to weld, crank them down. I am not going to weld, even though I've got a welder, because I want to be able to swap out the pipes easily without having to do it all in one piece. So let's go ahead and see if these fit. All right, guys, been under the car. It's a little hot under there. Oh man, I'm bummed. They don't line up. What we'll do is, I just don't want to get burned taking those off. I'd love to start it with, let's start it. There's Frankenbike. This is going to be loud. This is going to be very, very, very loud. Because race car, right? Holy shit. Oh, man. I finally get why people run straight pipes. That car sounds like it's running a freaking big block when you do that. Check for exhaust leaks, and then we'll get the decibel meter probably tomorrow. All right, I couldn't wait. Looks like we picked up about 10 decibels back here with the sound meter. All right, guys, it's time to do the sound idle clip. We picked up about 10 at idle. Let's see what we picked up at about 2,000, 3,000. It is pretty laid out, so I won't run it for too long, but I would like to see if we picked it up. My guess is we'll be in the 110, 111, 112. Our only restriction now is the mufflers, the Flowmaster mufflers on the back, so let's go ahead and see how it sounds and see how loud it is. see, it looks like it's on fire. It's not. It's burning off the stickers and stuff like that. I should have peeled them off, but I didn't. They were labeled driver, passenger, and it's just burning off all the oils and stuff inside. Successful, heck yes. Super happy with how this sounds. One thing we'll watch for, check engine light. I did pump the O2 sensor over here. I had to take it pretty hard on it to get it off. We still have no check engine light on, so that is good. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I cannot wait to give it a couple revs for you. Let's just do another one real quick. Well, that sounds like Flowmaster. I'm gonna let it run for another few minutes just to kind of burn stuff off. I've got the fans blowing the air back out and then the air sucking out the top. I love having a shop. It's freaking amazing. Hopefully you guys like this. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. We picked up a lot of people following in the last little bit, and I haven't been filming. Hoping to get back on track here. It is still going to take me a while to get all my tools and stuff here and my other cars here. We're still missing the 11 GT, the Suburban. We'll get the Camaro here. We'll get the Nova here. We get the bikes here. We'll give you an update on the Coleman. We'll shoot out the 110s finally. It's going to be a good time. If you can, give me a like down at the bottom. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're not a follower already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Peace. We'll see you on the next.